Hello, everyone. Let's talk a little bit about poop. Well, no, that's not exactly what we're going to talk about, but we will cover that. I wanted to talk a little bit about what it means to eliminate toxins from your body and how important it is for good health. I run a Facebook page and a YouTube channel for wellness and you. So when you get a chance, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook, my Wellness and You Grief Support Group on Facebook, and you'll see more videos like this. I try and post weekly about tips, health tips, mental health tips, my art, my books, pretty much everything. So subscribe when you can. So, eliminating toxins from your body. There is a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it, and this is the wrong way to do it. Many times we rely on laxatives when we become constipated from eating too many of the wrong types of food, putting too many toxins in our bodies and not eliminating them properly. So the problem with laxatives is they tend to absorb all the liquid in your intestines to eliminate the waste, the poop. And so when that happens, it can harm your intestines and start to make them reliant on these laxatives. So you can become addicted to them, further damaging your intestines. So a laxative every once in a while, okay. But if you're finding that you're having to use them frequently, like when I was a kid, I didn't know I was lactose intolerant, drank milk all day long, and was constantly constipated. So my mom would give me laxatives, not knowing that she was damaging my intestine. So if you find yourself with irritable bowel syndrome where you're in a routine of constipation and then you take a laxative, you have a lot of diarrhea, cramping, pain, and then everything's normal for a little while, and then the constipation, and you find yourself in this horrible irritable bowel syndrome pattern like I was in years ago, there is a healthy way to deal with this problem. Now, Dr. Oz, I don't know if you ever followed him on Oprah, but I remember one show on Oprah where he talked about poop, and he was saying good, healthy elimination, defecation of all these wastes should be a long, snaky type that you can easily push out without having, cramps or having to force it out. That is the way we should all eliminate or defecate these, our waste. That means our intestines have proper amount of fluid and you're not having to push, so you don't have hemorrhoids or anything. It's the proper way for elimination. If you find that what you're looking at in the bottom of the toilet is rocky and lumpy, that means you are not getting enough water in your day. So drink plenty of water. If you're having a lot of diarrhea and stuff, that's bad because now you're getting rid of all the water that your body needs so you can become dehydrated. So remember, there's a right way and a wrong way. Laxatives are the wrong way. Now, if you do find that you are having some digestive issues, I used to use Cascara Sagrada, which is a natural way to go. Get it? Literally and figuratively. It's the natural way to go. I used it way back when I had irritable bowel syndrome. I don't have it anymore, thankfully, but Cascara Sagrada does work, and it works naturally. It takes about 16 hours to work, which is a good pace for your intestines. There's no cramping, there's no excessive water released. It just helps your body go. However, this stuff is effective. So if you're going to take it, count 16 hours in the future and make sure you are near a bathroom because this thing works. And it works beautifully. No cramping, no pain, nothing. But it will help you eliminate your waste properly. Just make sure you're near a bathroom because trust me, it takes about 15 to 16 hours to work and it is spot on. So be sure you're near a bathroom. The best way to eliminate waste from your body is drinking plenty of water. All day long, force yourself. Water flushes out those toxins, and you need that because there's ways to eliminate waste from your body. And urinating is one of them, defecating, but exercise and drinking water is a good way to flush out those toxins. Exercise works well because sweat. That's another way to eliminate toxins is through your sweat. So start sweating. Walking, running, any type of aerobic exercise that gets your heart rate going and you start to feel sweat coming out of your pores, that's great. That's helping you get rid of those toxins. If you have been constipated for a while, those toxins are staying inside your body and wearing you down. Just like you wouldn't drive a car with dirty oil. If you drive a car with dirty oil in it, you're going to ruin the engine. It's the same thing. This is how you are eliminating that dirty oil from your body so your engine runs smoothly. Exercise is my favorite way to eliminate toxins. Drinking water and exercise. Flushing out those toxins. Just think of it as you're sweating. I'm getting rid of toxins that are weighing me down, that are slowing me down. Now I'm going to get going. I'm going to feel so much better. Because trust me, the other way of eliminating toxins is the most unpleasant way, and that's vomiting. Your body will be talking to you, telling you we need to get rid of this stuff. And if you're not flushing them out with water, if you're not exercising, your body's going to take the initiative and get rid of this junk that you have inside of you. Trust me, I have experienced this before. So of all the ways to eliminate your waste from your body, water, exercise is much more pleasant, right, than vomiting. So you don't want to get sick. But toxins in your body from the pollution that we breathe, from the food that we eat, the bad food that we eat, the junk that we're drinking, builds and builds inside your body and can weigh you down. And bad physical health is connected to poor mental health. It's a fact, a scientific fact. Do the research. Mental health and physical health are connected. The neurons in the brain talk to the rest of the body. So if you're physically doing well, your mental health will do well too. So who wants to get sick? Who wants to go through all that? I don't. So take care of your body and get rid of those toxins. Drinking water flushes out those toxins. Helps with the elimination of toxins from the foods that you eat. They're building and building. Our body is mostly made up of water. You wouldn't believe how much water is in the body. I once wanted to go into to work at the medical examiner's office. So I toured the medical examiner's office and saw 5 autopsies. And the first thing I noticed when they cut open the body was how much water was in there. These are bodies that had not been embalmed. So all the fluids were in there. And I couldn't believe how much water was inside the body. All of our organs are just floating around in soupy, bloody water. So when you're dehydrated, you are eliminating all of that special need that your body has, especially the brain. The brain is squishy like a sponge. It needs water. So if you've ever gone a whole day without drinking any water and you stand up and you get that lightheadedness, that's your body saying, we need water. Give it to us. The brain needs water. I'm a runner, and there's been times when I've been out there running, and there's nothing worse than to be out there running on a hot day, about 6 or 7 miles away from your car, and you run out of water. And your lips get dry, and you start to get dehydrated, and it can start to affect your kidneys and your brain. That happened to me in the marathon in Rome. It was a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. And I started to get lightheaded around mile 16, and I had to sit down because I was getting dizzy, and I knew I'm dehydrated. So take care of yourself and drink plenty of water. Your body needs it. You might say, well, I don't really like water. It's so plain and boring. Add fruit to it. Add berries. Berries are very important. They have antioxidants and keep you healthy. So if you do kind of eat some yucky food and you're not feeling so great, flush out your body with these amazing antioxidants, berries. Add them to your water. Or if you like those zero waters, vitamin waters, they're great. They have low sugar. I like to drink berry waters because berries, like I said, have no sugar and they are high in antioxidants, which are your cancer fighters. Woohoo! And they taste delicious. They have zero sugar, low carbohydrates, but they are filled with those antioxidants from the berries. You can even get some that add protein. So these are great waters to drink if you're bored of just plain water. Try some flavored waters, but get it in your body. It needs it. And let's say you're like me, you don't really like to chomp on vegetables all day. I'm not big into raw vegetables. I prefer them cooked, but I understand raw vegetables are better for you. Try drinking your fruits and vegetables. That's what I do. I make fruit and veggie smoothies, and Pinterest has hundreds of recipes for you. My favorite is a green smoothie. It's so simple. You just put in a green apple, Granny Smith apple, a whole bunch of ice, some coconut water or just plain water, and some kale. And you blend it, and you won't even taste the kale. All you'll taste is the delicious green apple. That's a healthy fruit and vegetable smoothie. I also make spinach smoothies where I put in a whole bunch of berries, frozen and fresh, a whole bunch of ice, my vanilla flavored protein powder, and some oats for protein and fiber. Put a little bit of olive oil for healthy fats, omega-3 fighting fats there, and whatever else you want to put in. Sometimes I put in a little bit of ginger, a little bit of cinnamon, and I blend it all up, and you never even taste the spinach, but you're getting all these vitamins and nutrients and minerals that are important. So if you don't like to eat a whole bunch of vegetables or drink a whole bunch of, or eat a whole bunch of berries, put them in fruit and vegetable smoothies. They are fantastic. I load mine up so much that they're like a meal. Now this is very important, white sugar. If you start thinking of it as poison, it really does help. I have a gigantic sweet tooth. So giving up white sugar seemed like an impossibility for me. I used to just sit around and eat candy all day, those Jolly Ranchers candies. No lie, I used to just munch on them all day long when I was in my 20s. And that's why I have a mouthful of fillings and crowns and a root canal, because I was horribly addicted to white sugar. But when my dad was diagnosed with adult onset diabetes, that was a big wake up call for me. Because of all of his children, he and I had the same type of sweet tooth, same type of diet, where I would come home from school and eat all these donuts and candies and cakes every single day. It's a miracle of God that I don't weigh like 800 pounds, because I really was addicted. And but that was a wake up call for me. And I realized, I'm headed down that same path if I don't stop and do something. So I have worked hard to eliminate white sugar as much as I can. Yeah, sometimes I fall off the wagon and I'll have a cupcake or a slice of cake, or things that a donut or things that I shouldn't be eating. But I've done my best to eliminate as much of it as possible. You wouldn't believe how much sugar is in food nowadays. So check the labels carefully when you're buying food. Try and stay away from processed food, and grill your chicken, grill your meats as much as possible, and eat fresh or frozen vegetables as much as possible. And do your best to eliminate white sugar from your diet. It is poison. It slows down your immune system, which makes you susceptible to diseases that are out there, viruses that are out there. And now that cold and flu season and COVID is out there, cold and flu season's coming. So when you are eating all of these sugary sweets at Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, you are lowering your immune system. Your little cancer fighters, your virus fighters are weakened, and that leaves you open for infection. So do yourself a favor. Start to see white sugar as what it is, poison for your body. And if you can't quit cold turkey like me, I just give myself a treat here and there, that's fine. But do your best to wean yourself off of the sugar as much as possible. It will help you in the long run. So let's recap. Toxins from food and pollution must be eliminated from your body. Healthy pooping is good for you. If you find that you're constipated all the time, I get it. I went through that too. Use the natural way, not laxatives. Laxatives are horrible for your colon. They will hurt you. You will become addicted to them, which leads to more problems. Be nice to your lower colon. It will thank you. Try the natural way. Cascara Sagrada is a great way, or just drink tons of water, those vitamin waters if you need to, and drink your vitamins if you need to as well. If you're like me, you don't just like to munch on raw vegetables all day, put them in your smoothies and drink healthy liquids. Exercise as much as you can. Remember, no laxatives. Walk, walk, and walk. If you can't run, walk. That's a great way to exercise. But make sure you're moving your arms. Make sure you're walking briskly so you start to feel yourself sweat. That's what you want, to sweat out all those toxins. Get to the gym. Gyms are open now. Go hiking, go running, go walking. If you can't get on a treadmill, do what you can to start sweating out those toxins. That's what makes you sick. If you know that you went through the week and you ate quite a bit of sugar, then you're going to have to sweat a lot more. You're going to have to drink a lot more water to flush out all that junk. If I know I've eaten so much, the other day my son brought home French silk pie. Oh, I love French silk pie, and I had 2 slices. Oh, it's a lot of sugar. The next morning I felt sluggish and gross, so I had a fruit and vegetable smoothie. I drank tons of water to flush out all those toxins, and I started to feel so much better. I was able to go running, and I felt awesome. So reduce your sugar intake, exercise as much as you possibly can to get that sweat going, gets rid of those toxins that will weigh you down. And with the holidays coming up, you don't want to be sick. You want to be healthy to spend time with your family and do the things that you love to do. If you don't eliminate toxins, your body will do it for you. Promise. I promise you. Your body will not just sit there and let you kill it. It will fight you. So be nice to your body. It's been great to you. So take good care of it and it will do what you want it to do. All right, that's the key. So wellness in you, that's what it's all about. Subscribe to my channel when you get a chance or find me on Facebook. And I hope that you've enjoyed this and flush out those toxins. See, it wasn't so bad to talk about poop, was it? We mostly talked about toxins, but okay, I'll see you next time. Take care.